Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Emily Feagins, the Public Information Officer for Marion County. The video you are about to view is just one part of a multi-part series that I have put together in collaboration with the Marion County Board of Supervisors, the publicly elected officials of Marion County, as well as the department heads of the non-elected offices of the Marion County government. This series of videos is designed to provide you, the taxpayer, with information on how the Marion County government utilizes your tax dollars to provide the many services that are available. Thank you again for joining us, and please watch the channel for future videos. Welcome back. I'm Emily Feagins, Marion County Public Information Officer.
And I'm Melissa Poffenbarger, Marion County Zoning Director.
We have Missy here today. We're giving a spring update. There are some things that have came up. We just want to reach out. Some changes that were made as of the beginning of the year. So January 1 of 2023. We've got some campground things that we're going to address, some special pop-up events that we've had coming about. So tell us a little bit about the changes that we started with on January 1st.
So there were some changes to the ordinance January 1st, one including now Pershing is zoned just like the rest of the county. They're required to get building permits, apply the Marion County setbacks that have been in place for the rest of the county.
And one of the other questions we have when it comes to building is a lot of people want to divide their land. I don't feel like there's probably one set answer. So what does somebody need to do?
You're correct. I mean, the easiest thing for anybody who wants to divide their land or buy a piece of land from the farmer down the road is they need to call my office. We have to look at every land division on a case-by-case basis. How many splits have been done in that tract of land already? Is it zoned A1? Is it zoned residential? So all those things come into play. There just isn't one answer. It's just easier if you give the zoning department a call.
And what's an easy phone number that people can call?
641-828-2231, option 9.
And a lot of these questions that we're going over can be found on the county website. You can just go to marioncountyoiowa.gov and go under zoning. And there's frequently asked questions there that a lot of the times the questions that people have, they're just simple answers. When it comes to needing more details, feel free to give Missy a call. She has no problems answering any of those for you. So now let's get into the special events requests, the camping. What's going on with that?
So, as social media, everybody's, and COVID drove a lot of it. We've had a lot of changes. People want to hold their special events. They want to hold their motocross races, their haunted forests, pumpkin patches. What we ask is there is according to Chapter 55, the Marion County Zoning Ordinance, a requirement that you would get a temporary special use event permit. With that being said, the one thing that we're looking at is that promoting public health, safety, morals, comfort, and general welfare to Marion County citizens. We want to be able to allow you as a property owner to do within reason what your desire is, but we also need to protect the neighbors. So with those special event applications, it is done administratively by the zoning department, the sheriff's department, Marion County Road Department, environmental health, EMA, and 911. The basic requirements are, if you're looking to do a special event, is you need to have off-street parking. There's no on-street parking that would cause emergency services, access, travel concerns. There's always going to be environmental health review questions to ensure that all waste is disposed of properly. There's also impact to the county roads that will be reviewed. Are you planning to use a level B road or a level C road that's going to impact the county road? Obviously, neighboring properties are evaluated to ensure that there's ample space between you and the neighboring property so you don't impact their right to their property. And then the emergency response review. Some of these we may get them in and review and say this is bigger than a temporary special use permit and we need to go through the Board of Adjustments and get a special use permit and a site plan review done. So leading into that, one of the other things that's popping up all over the county are campgrounds. Campgrounds, if you want to meet with the neighbors at the neighbor pond for the weekend, and you're all running off generators and bringing your own water in, there's not a need. When we require a special use permit and all of the above said reviews as far as environmental health, emergency services, roads, that's when you put in permanent infrastructure. So you've put in 10 pedestals and water hydrants to provide permanent infrastructure to those campers. That becomes a private campground. Doesn't matter whether you're renting them out and getting paid or it's a private campground. If you're over 2 spots, you need to get a special use permit and a site plan review.
That was a lot of information, but she hit on some key points there. A lot of it's very important. I understand that it's probably a pain to go through this process. We just want to hold these events. We just want to go camping, but you have to think of the things that go along with it. When you're holding large events with multiple people, with motorbike races or whatever the case may be, you have to take into effect what happens if there's an emergency. If we're aware that there's something going on in the county, normally our EMS and law enforcement are at a heightened awareness in the event that something happens there. They know exactly where to go. So you're cutting down that lead time significantly already.
The other thing to think about is, these campgrounds, we send out letters to say, hey, we know there's a campground. We need to work on this. The last thing we want to have to do is you're ready to use that campground. You haven't gone through the proper process to get it approved, and we have to send you a notice and shut it down until it's approved.
So the easiest thing to do, reach out to Missy. If you're questioning it, if you're wondering if this would be considered something for it, or maybe you've already gone to the point of you're ready to have this event or you're ready to go camping and now you're questioning if it's going to be okay, just reach out to Missy. It's easiest to go through that process first before starting that. Then, like Missy said, it's the day before your event. People find out because it's all over social media and then it gets shut down.
So yeah, whether it be building, whether it be special events, whether it be land division, I would prefer to answer the questions and you call my office and I say, I appreciate your call, but there's nothing you need to do, or I give you the straightforward answer. That's always easier than trying to beg for forgiveness and figure out how to fix what you've already done. Sometimes there is not a simple fix.
Just reach out, ask the question. Make sure if you have any questions in regards to this video that you give Missy a call. Make sure you visit the website. Again, that's marioncountyoiowa.gov. You can go under zoning to find these frequently asked questions. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Missy.
Thank you.
Have a good day.